What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is James.
And I'm Kiimmy.
And today we've got another challenge for you guys.
As a lot of you know, lockdown is finally easing in the UK, which means that the gyms are finally open. And if you're anything like me, you have not worked out for a full year. So you can imagine going back to the gym now. So we decided to take on the ultimate challenge to see how bad or how good our fitness is.
Before we jump into the video, we just want to say a huge thank you for you guys crushing the like goal on the previous video. As promised, we're going to do a live stream for you guys, so that will be next Saturday. We're going to do a live stream at 6 PM UK time. So make sure your subscribe button is clicked and your notification bell is ticked so you can be notified for that. So that being said, we want to set another huge like goal for this video, which is 2,000 likes. And again, we will give you a live stream if the 2,000 mark is reached.
So that's the goal set for this week's video. We won't delay any further, so on to the video.
Let's go.
Right, so we are ready to go. Someone's nervous.
I'm nervous, look. I'm just hoping I don't pass out because I know what he's going to do to us. That's the problem. I know it's going to be burpees, press-ups, sprints.
I'm okay, because I just take my time, pace myself, and I think I'll be fine.
My problem is, we're both very competitive, but I will see this as a challenge.
Yeah. No, don't see it as a challenge. Whoa. You've worked out more than me this quarantine. Don't start talking to me.
All I've done is press-ups and pull-ups, that's it.
All I've done is press-up, pull-ups, that's it. All I've done is exercise my mouth to eat.
And you got very good at that.
Guys, we'll see you at the gym. So we've just pulled up at the gym, but before we start working out, we just want you guys to see the gym and then meet the person who's going to be training us.
So roll the clip.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm the owner and senior instructor of Banks Martial Arts Academy and boxing over in Milton Keynes. Okay, so I started originally when I was 6. I was doing traditional karate. And then along my journey, I started introducing kickboxing and boxing, and I've been training now for about 22 years. Throughout that journey, I've been competing all over the world in kickboxing, in places like Ireland, Austria, Italy, Spain. And in 2017, I decided to bring all of my experience and training to Milton Keynes, and I set up my first full-time location in 2017. Okay, so obviously we set this place up in 2017. Recently, after COVID, with the support and help of all of our members, we've now been able to open a brand new gym over in Crown Hill, the same spec as this gym over in Bletchley. Okay, so we've got 2 locations in Milton Keynes. We've got our Bletchley headquarters, which is based over in Water Eaton Industrial Estate, MK2 3HU. And then we've also got our Crown Hill gym, which is called Banks Phase 2, which you can find at MK80AJ, unit number 18. Okay, so you can check us out on Instagram at BanksKickboxing_boxing, and you can also check us out on Facebook at Facebook/Banks Martial Arts.
Okay, so me and Kim have just popped outside while Tom sets up the equipment ready for today's session. So now it's time for us to go back in and take on whatever grueling challenge Tom has in store for us. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
I think I'm ready. I don't know. 50-50. We'll see.
Right, let's get back inside and do the challenge. Let's go.
Okay, so the first part of their warm-up today, they're going to be doing 1.5 minutes of skipping.
I'm going to try and pace.
Okay, so next up, they're both getting 1 kgs. This is going to add some weight. It's going to be heavier than a boxing glove. So just preparing their muscles ready for punching. Okay, so all you're going to do from here, come back to chin, hands up, just 1.5 minutes, just kicking over and saying again.
Can I tag someone in?
Okay, so we've done shoulders, we've been got their gauge our cardiovascular. So now what we're going to do, gauge our core. It's going to be joint paired exercise.
I want to win this.
Almost there. Hopefully your core is super engaged by now.
Oh yes.
So we're going to have our left foot in front, we're going to be going backwards. We're going to go in, out, 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 in, out. When we're finished, nice light jog, all the way back to the start.
That was warm-up.
That was warm-up.
That's tough, isn't it?
Gloves?
It's not for me.
We're just going to work your jabs and crosses, super simple. Lefts and rights, straight shots. Back, so we're going to pick either our front leg up here, hit him with the bottom of our foot and back down. Same with the back foot and back down. But I want you to add those same punches that we did last round in again. Just picture like maybe a time James just like what we do. Yeah, there you go. See, back this time. So obviously throw in hooks. Keeping our elbow in line with our fist, and again we want to stay pretty the whole time, so hands coming back to our chin. We're going to attempt round kicks as well, roundhouse kicks. 10 seconds, let's go, non-stop. We're going to work those same kicks again, however you're going to go non-stop for 30 seconds.
Wow, the kicking's hard.
One.
Oh, man. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating. You look like you've broken a sweat.
Kenyans, we don't swim.
Yeah, it's too fresh.
Long distance runners. Look at that.
I don't think that's too bad.
Oh, it felt bad.
Okay, I'm going to teach you some ninja stuff now.
Back clear.
Yeah, 20 seconds, keep going, who's going to win? This way, you've got to keep that pace up if you want to beat him.
I can't breathe. A lot harder.
It's hard being a full-time ninja.
I don't know how you do it. I've got a proper stitch now.
See, Kenyans, no stitch here.
Nice. Cross. Oh, jab cross. Again. Again.
Right, so that's the end of the session. The most important thing is, how do you think me and Kiimmy did?
Well, I know you've trained before.
Yeah.
And I know Kiimmy doesn't train.
Yep.
So if I'm going to base it on you've trained before and Kimmy's never trained, I'm going to give Kiimmy an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
And I'm going to give you a 7. Because you should know better.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
You should know better. But you both put in about the same amount of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
the same, but I won
Same.
1 point.
Yeah.
You were
Team
dripping with
Kiimmy
sweat and she was fresh.
But that's the thing, like you said, I used to come here before and doing an hour session, I even struggled then. And like, that was when I was in good fitness. So even that half an hour, you can see how quickly I got super fit when I was coming here.
Yeah.
3 times a week, I was like shredded. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it.
No one recalls.
Even Kiimmy doesn't believe it.
I think you both did really good.
Yeah.
Considering
No.
I haven't done it in a whole year.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a lot worse from a lot of our members coming back after having so much time off.
So before we came here, we asked a bunch of our subscribers for some questions to ask you. The first one on the list is, do you have any tips for people getting back into the gym?
My biggest advice if you're a beginner and you've taken a long time out is to get into a class-based scenario where there are others that are on the same journey as you. They're there to support you and keep you going, rather than just joining a gym membership, doing it on your own. Most people quit within the first 3 to 6 months because they find it boring. But when you get involved in a class and you get the buzz off everyone else, it allows you to keep going for a lot longer. And then there's a good group cohesion feel to it.
Definitely, I noticed that when we moved, as you guys know, from London up to Milton Keynes. We don't know anybody here. When we came here, you made us so welcome and everything. That's why we stuck around for such a long time. The next question, you kind of answered that already, which is best exercises for beginners to stay in shape. And I think you answered that with joining a class and
Yeah, join the class, starting somewhere. The hardest thing for a lot of people to do is just to start. Once you start, everyone gets that sort of motivational feeling. But the best exercises, it's just going to be a mixture of cardiovascular exercise and some form of resistance training. Cardiovascular exercise is going to burn that fat, and then obviously the resistance training is going to build some form of muscle, isn't it? So that's where that toning exercise comes in. Luckily, with our classes, we do both of that.
Yeah.
So you obviously get the cardiovascular exercise through all the punches, raising the heart rate, but then obviously with all the plyometric exercise, all the functional fitness like the press-ups, sit-ups, we're also going to be building that muscle tone. So that's why we think kickboxing and boxing are sort of the best universal exercises that you could do.
Well, that's it for questions. Thank you for today. You really put us through our paces. Like,
It was really good.
I enjoyed it.
I'm looking forward to, well, I say I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's an hour session, so I don't know if I am looking forward to tomorrow now, but it's a good start. I'm quite pleased with how we've done. Well done for winning. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll let you take the... Oh, okay, it's like that. It's like that.
No L's on this team.
One point. You hit by 1 point. There we go, so that was the video. Team Kiimmy won it by 1 point, which I don't quite know how you got that point, but well done to Team Kiimmy.
Do you know what? We won it for our sheer hard work and determination. My kicks were out of this world.
They were. We just want to say a huge thank you to Tom for letting us use his gym and putting us through our absolute paces. I'm still sore now, it's a couple of days after. And we also want to say another huge thank you to Jerome for filming all the B-roll.
I'm just here doing the ad-libs for everything you're saying, but honestly, thank you guys so much for helping us make this video happen.
So that's it from us, guys. Make sure you stick around to the very end for the behind the scenes. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our new channel, which is called James and Kiimmy Shorts, which is linked in the description below.
That's what we'll be uploading all of our TikToks. For those of you who have mentioned you're not on TikTok but still wanted to view the videos, so make sure you go on there and subscribe, because we'll be uploading very frequently on there. But before we go, make sure you comment down with any other challenges you'd like to see us take on, because I'm ready to have some more ticks next to my name.
It's not happening. That's it from us, guys.
You say this, but then you still lose at the challenges. I don't know what's going on.
That's it from us, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out the behind the scenes that are going to come now. So we need to be worried because Tom just said he's got 2 pairs of these gloves. Let me show you these gloves. And they have a meaning. And unfortunately, he brought out the black ones first. What's the meaning behind the gloves?
Well, people aren't supposed to know this. I wear these to let my staff know if I'm annoyed or I'm angry. Don't talk to me. We're good to go.
And
I'll change them throughout the session.
These are what he came out with first. You just know we're in trouble. Are you ready?
No. See, I keep trying to get her to do it, just so she can show you what someone who's in shape can do.
Right, so that is us done at... The videographer's in shot.
Still filming? Yeah. I'm just here, guys. It's okay.
One flow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Is it hard? Is it hard?
Very hard.
Is it harder than you thought?
It's very hard. It's actually very hard.
And it hurts your legs, isn't it?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna vogue it out for all of you who asked for this vogue it out. Are you ready? And cut it!